A hidden camera in your house is installed and the footage went viral. Who planted it? Will. My beloved child. Before you dismiss this as another ordinary message, listen carefully because what you are about to hear has already begun. Somewhere inside your house, a hidden camera was placed without your knowledge. You never saw it. You never suspected it. Yet every ordinary moment, every quiet decision, every time you believed nobody was watching, something was silently recording. Then something impossible happened. A single piece of that footage escaped into places it was never supposed to reach, and people who had never met you became obsessed with one question. Who is this person? They expected embarrassment. They expected weakness. Instead, they witnessed something they could never explain. Don't skip. Every second of this message brings another piece of a mystery that becomes more unbelievable than the last. Stay till the end because something huge is waiting for you. The person who planted that camera believed they were preparing your downfall, but they accidentally captured something that completely changed their own life. Since that day, they have barely slept. They replay the recording over and over, searching for an answer that refuses to appear. The more they watch, the more frightened they become, because the truth hidden inside that footage is not what anyone expected. It is something that cannot be erased, cannot be forgotten, and cannot remain hidden forever. A strange chain of events began almost immediately after the recording spread. People started noticing tiny details that seemed completely ordinary at first. The exact moment you smiled without knowing anyone was watching. The unexpected kindness you showed when no reward was waiting. The calmness you carried during moments that would have broken someone else. Those watching expected to discover secrets worth exposing, yet every frame created an even greater mystery. Why did someone invest so much effort just to watch you? Why were they desperate enough to hide a camera instead of facing you directly? The answer is closer than you think, but it is still incomplete. Don't skip because the next revelation changes everything you believed about this situation. Stay till the end because something huge is waiting for you. The person responsible has already realized they made a mistake they cannot undo. They thought they were collecting evidence against you. Instead, they created evidence against themselves. Every passing hour makes them more anxious because they know someone else has started connecting the hidden clues left inside that recording. There was one tiny reflection captured for less than a second, so small that almost nobody noticed it. But one observer finally paused the video at exactly the right moment, and what appeared in that reflection could expose the identity of the person who secretly entered your home. That discovery has already started moving from one person to another, and the one who planted the camera knows their time is running out. Now listen even more carefully because this is where the story becomes impossible to ignore. The hidden camera was never the biggest secret. The footage was never the real mystery. The greatest surprise is the reason you became the target in the first place. You were never chosen by accident. Long before that device entered your home, someone had been quietly paying attention to your decisions, your habits, and the unexpected influence your life has on people around you. They believed there was something hidden inside your everyday actions that could finally answer a question they had carried for years. But the recording delivered an answer they never wanted to see. Instead of exposing you, it exposed their own fear, their own obsession, and the lengths they were willing to go to in order to uncover something that was never theirs to take. Don't skip. Stay till the end because something huge is waiting for you. Right now, the person behind everything is watching every new reaction, hoping nobody discovers the final clue hidden inside the viral footage. They believe they still have enough time to erase every trace before the complete truth reaches the public. But what they do not know is that one final piece of evidence has already surfaced, and once it is revealed, the name of the person who planted the hidden camera may shock everyone who thought they knew the whole story. A quiet silence has settled around the person who planted that hidden camera, but do not mistake that silence for peace. My beloved child, they are no longer confident. Every notification on their phone makes them hesitate. Every unexpected knock at the door makes their heart race. They believed the viral footage would place all attention on you forever. Instead, the attention has slowly begun turning toward them. People are asking questions they never expected. Tiny details inside the recording refuse to disappear. A shadow crossing the hallway. A reflection in a picture frame. A sound that lasted less than a heartbeat. Each clue seems meaningless alone, but together they create a path leading straight back to the one who thought they would never be discovered. Don't skip. Every moment from here becomes even more unbelievable. Stay till the end because something huge is waiting for you. The strange part is that someone who has never even met you has already started putting every clue together, and they are getting closer than anyone realizes. Meanwhile, something even stranger is happening behind the scenes. The footage continues spreading, but not for the reason the person expected. People are not sharing it because of gossip or curiosity. They keep returning to one specific moment, a moment so ordinary that almost everyone overlooked it the first time. Yet those who watched carefully noticed that everything changed within a few seconds. It was as if the camera accidentally captured the beginning of a much larger story. The person responsible saw the same moment and immediately tried to stop more people from seeing it. They contacted others, deleted files, and searched for every copy they could find, but the recording kept appearing again in unexpected places. Every attempt to hide the truth only made more people interested. Don't skip, because the next discovery changes the direction of everything. Stay till the end because something huge is waiting for you. The one who planted the device has now realized the footage contains something they never intended to reveal, something that proves they were inside your home far longer than anyone originally believed. Now the greatest revelation is beginning to unfold. The hidden camera was only the first move in a plan that had been carefully prepared long before anyone pressed the record button. But plans built on secrecy rarely stay hidden forever. A single forgotten detail has survived every attempt to erase it. That forgotten detail is about to connect every unanswered question into one complete picture. The person behind all of this believes they still control the ending, but they are completely unaware that someone else has already secured the final piece of evidence in a place they can never reach. Don't skip. Stay till the end because something huge is waiting for you. When that final piece is finally revealed, people will stop asking what happened inside your house and start asking a far more shocking question: why were you being watched long before the hidden camera was ever installed? And when that answer comes into the light, the truth will be far more surprising than anyone could have imagined. A new clue has appeared, and almost nobody realizes how important it is. My beloved child, while millions focused on the obvious parts of the viral footage, one careful observer noticed something hidden in the background that lasted for less than a single second. It was not the camera. It was not your face. It was a faint reflection on a polished surface that revealed someone standing where nobody should have been. The image was blurry, but it was enough to raise a terrifying question. If that person appeared for only a fraction of a second, how many other moments have been hiding in plain sight? Don't skip. Every answer uncovers an even greater mystery. Stay till the end because something huge is waiting for you. The one who planted the camera saw people discussing that reflection online, and for the first time, confidence disappeared from their face. They immediately realized they had overlooked the smallest detail, and sometimes the smallest detail changes everything. Since that moment, they have been trying to convince themselves that nobody will ever identify them, but deep inside, they already know the truth is getting closer every hour. The stranger part is what happened after experts began examining the recording frame by frame. They weren't searching for you anymore. They were studying the movements of the person hiding behind the scenes. They discovered that whoever entered your house knew exactly where to place the device, exactly which angle to choose, and exactly when nobody would notice. That wasn't luck. It was preparation. Yet even the best plans leave behind tiny mistakes. A soft sound echoed in the distance. A brief shadow crossed the wall. A familiar object shifted ever so slightly. Alone, none of these details meant anything. Together, they formed a silent timeline that pointed toward one unavoidable conclusion. Don't skip because the next revelation changes everything once again. Stay till the end because something huge is waiting for you. The person responsible has now started watching every new discussion, hoping someone overlooks the final clue. But instead, more people are beginning to notice patterns that were invisible just days ago, and every new discovery pushes the truth closer to the surface. Now the story reaches a point where there is no turning back. The viral footage has become far more than a recording, it has become a puzzle that refuses to stay unsolved. My beloved child, the greatest surprise was never what the hidden camera captured. It was what the hidden camera accidentally exposed about the person who installed it. Their confidence has turned into fear because they understand one thing nobody else does. There is still one untouched section of the original recording that has never been released to the public. Inside those unseen moments lies a single piece of evidence capable of answering every remaining question. Don't skip. Stay till the end because something huge is waiting for you. Right now, someone is protecting that final recording, waiting for exactly the right moment to reveal it. And when those unseen seconds finally come into the light, the world will stop wondering who planted the hidden camera. Because the footage itself will reveal a truth so unexpected that even the person behind the plan will never see it coming. Everything has become strangely quiet, but my beloved child, silence does not mean the story is over. It means the final pieces are moving into place. The person who planted the hidden camera has stopped trying to explain what happened. They have stopped denying it. Instead, they have begun watching from a distance, hoping the last secret never reaches the people searching for answers. But something unexpected has already happened. The original footage was never completely erased. Before anyone tried to remove it, an unnoticed copy had already been saved somewhere no one thought to look. Don't skip. Every second from this point matters more than the last. Stay till the end because something huge is waiting for you. The person behind everything has now realized they are no longer controlling the story. Every attempt to hide the truth has only made it stronger, and every passing day brings someone closer to the evidence they thought had disappeared forever. The deeper investigators looked, the stranger the story became. They discovered that the hidden camera had recorded more than images. It captured timing, patterns, and tiny moments that connected together like pieces of a forgotten puzzle. One ordinary sound matched another recording from a completely different place. A single object appeared for only an instant before disappearing again. Then someone noticed that the device had been activated at exactly the same time on multiple occasions, proving this was never a random act. It had been carefully planned long before the camera ever entered your home. Don't skip because the biggest revelation has still not arrived. Stay till the end because something huge is waiting for you. The person responsible believed nobody would ever understand the full picture. Instead, every hidden clue has started pointing toward one unavoidable truth that can no longer remain buried beneath silence. Now the ending begins to reveal itself. My beloved child, the greatest shock is not the identity of the one who planted the hidden camera. The greatest shock is that they are desperately trying to stop one final recording from being seen. Inside those unseen moments is something they never intended to capture, a mistake so undeniable that it changes the entire meaning of the viral footage. They thought the camera would expose you, but it quietly documented every step of their own plan instead. That is why fear has replaced confidence. That is why they keep looking over their shoulder, wondering when the final evidence will appear. Don't skip. Stay till the end because something huge is waiting for you. The next chapter will uncover what was hidden inside the last unreleased seconds of that recording, and once those moments are revealed, the person who believed they would remain invisible may finally have nowhere left to hide. My beloved child, the final recording has remained hidden for one reason alone. It was never dangerous because of what it showed you doing. It was dangerous because of what it revealed about everyone standing behind the camera. The person responsible believed they had deleted every trace, but they forgot one simple truth. Every carefully planned secret leaves behind an unexpected witness. That witness was not a person. It was time itself. As the days passed, details that once seemed invisible became impossible to ignore. A timestamp that didn't match the story. A door opening at an unusual hour. A reflection that appeared in two completely different places. Piece by piece, strangers began assembling the puzzle without ever speaking to one another. Don't skip. What comes next changes the meaning of everything you've heard so far. Stay till the end because something huge is waiting for you. The one who planted the hidden camera is no longer afraid of being questioned, they are afraid of the one person who has remained completely silent until now. That silent person has watched the entire situation unfold without saying a single word. They never rushed to make accusations. They never chased attention. Instead, they quietly collected every missing piece while everyone else argued over the obvious clues. Then something extraordinary happened. They discovered that the original footage contained a tiny interruption lasting only a heartbeat. Most people assumed it was a technical error. It wasn't. During that single moment, the hidden camera briefly shifted its angle, revealing something no one was ever meant to notice. It wasn't clear enough to expose a face, but it revealed an object so unique that only one individual could have possessed it. Suddenly, every theory collapsed. Every false explanation disappeared. Don't skip. Every second now carries the weight of the final truth. Stay till the end because something huge is waiting for you. The person behind everything has realized that this forgotten detail cannot be erased because thousands of people unknowingly saved copies before anyone noticed its importance. Now the story stands at the edge of its greatest revelation. My beloved child, the viral footage was never the ending, it was only the invitation to uncover something much larger. The hidden camera exposed far more than a secret inside your home. It uncovered the obsession of someone who believed they could control another person's story without ever being seen themselves. But the truth has a way of finding its own path. Every hidden clue, every overlooked second, and every unanswered question has been leading to one final moment. Don't skip. Stay till the end because something huge is waiting for you. Very soon, the unreleased footage will surface, and with it will come the one detail that ends every doubt forever. When that final frame is finally seen, people will no longer ask who planted the hidden camera. They will ask a far more shocking question: who was standing beside them that night, watching the entire plan unfold in complete silence, knowing the truth would eventually reveal itself at exactly the right moment.